Pope Francis is wrapping up his three-city tour of the United States in the cradle of American democracy, Philadelphia. Today, he delivered a speech from Independence Hall, the building where both the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution were signed. The Holy Father spoke from the same simple wooden lectern that President Abraham Lincoln used when he delivered the Gettysburg Address nearly 152 years ago. Pope Francis addressed two issues that have been widely discussed by Americans in recent months: religious liberty and immigration. Alan Pizzey is traveling with the Pope.
At his request, Pope Francis took time out to be a tourist today, doing a pass by the Statue of Liberty on his way to take the plane to Philadelphia. The final 2 days of the Pope's visit are a celebration of families, the official reason for the trip dubbed Pilgrimage of Mercy. Francis underlined that by getting out of his Fiat to embrace 10-year-old Michael Keating. By definition, this stop is about meeting the people, not the politicians, a challenge for the security operation nonetheless. The first event here was Mass with church officials and workers, and everyone wanted contact. Bolstering the church in the U.S. city hardest hit by the sex abuse scandal is as integral a part of the visit as underscoring commitment to the traditional family in the Catholic sense, meaning heterosexual. The traditional Mass was a far cry from the one Friday night in Madison Square Garden. Threaded through by a voice that truly could be called heavenly, the message there was tailored for a metropolis. Francis called for compassion towards people who stand at the edges in deafening anonymity, foreigners, children without schooling, those deprived of medical insurance, the homeless, the forgotten elderly. He may be getting a bit weary today, but this Pope never forgets his worldwide audience. Outside Independence Hall, which he described as the place where the freedoms that define this country were first proclaimed, Francis made a plea for religious freedom. It was imperative, he said, that followers of the various religions join their voices in calling for peace, tolerance, and respect for the dignity and rights of others.
Tomorrow, Pope Francis will visit a prison and is expected to meet with sex abuse victims, but that will be private. His last event, however, will be anything but that, a Mass that's predicted to draw more than 1 million people. Jim?
Alan Pizzey covering the Pope in Philadelphia. Alan, thank you.